Struth, he came out of nowhere.
Well, that's often claimed by a driver after a road traffic collision. What it means is that he simply didn't look out for all the potential dangers. Let's look at it again. He was probably staring straight ahead, completely oblivious to anything that might have been coming up on either side of him. There's no such place as nowhere. He or she must have come from somewhere. A crossroad is a hazard, so you need to use the system. So what do you look for? Well, first of all, you need to see that it is a crossroad. The only clue may be a road going to the left or the right. Most collisions happen at crossroads. Now, that's easier to understand if we look at how many directions danger can come from. You could be driving straight ahead, turning left or right. And you could have a collision with crossing, turning, overtaking, or approaching traffic, as well as other vehicles, such as motorcycles. And of course, don't forget pedestrians. I can't stress the need for practice enough before going on to the next stage.
Right, Pat. What we're going to do is, we're now going to progress a little bit further again.
Okay.
So, another type of junction, it's still a junction, but which has an extra road in it as compared to the T-junctions on the right and left turns that we've been doing so far, is a crossroads.
Right.
So that's what we're going to be having a bit of practice now. So exactly the same rules apply. When we're on the major road, we approach in the same way and turn off to the left or right as we do at the present time with our normal right and left turns. We merge in the same way as well when we're turning right and left. The only thing is that we've got an extra road to contend with, whereas we've got a house on the other side of the road.
Got a road.
You've got another road, whether you're on the major or minor road, so we've got to contend with the vehicles coming in and out of there as well, should there be any. Might often not be any there. So any questions on your theory on that? Do you understand who has priority and about the various ways in which you would turn the offside to offside, near side to near side,
been watching
or
that,
who has priority, or when you're on the major or minor road, what the rules are as regards that? You're quite clear on that?
I think so.
Right, so say for example, well, you've said the right thing now I'll put you on the spot, just to prove that. Right, just a couple of questions. So, which is the safer method? Turning offside to offside or near side to near side?
Near side to near side.
Not really, no, that's the most usual one, because it takes two people to do it, but why would going round the back of the other vehicle, what's turned offside to offside, why would that be safer? What's the reason for that?
So you'd be able to see what's around the back of him.
Yeah. Whereas if you're angling across, you're restricting your vision. The other vehicle's going to get in your way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I get my offsides and near sides mixed up.
Well, I was just going to ask you, quite clear on which is offside and which is near side. I thought
get
that
them
might be
mixed
the
up.
problem. Yeah, you're not alone.
Yeah.
So, but you're quite clear on what we mean by that.
Yeah.
The near side means this is the nearest side to the curb.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Quite clear on that one then. Right, let's say again, just to give you another example, let's say you're coming up to a crossroads and you are intending to turn left at that crossroads, and facing you, somebody arrives there more or less at the same time as you, and they intend to turn right onto that major road, and you're both having to wait for oncoming traffic on the major road from either side. Who would have priority there if you're going left and that one's going right?
Me, because I'm further over that way.
Not for that reason. You've got the right answer, but not for the right reason. What would be the reason?
Because I'd be able to pull out.
Well, you might be. What's the other vehicle going to have? Other driver of that other vehicle?
You have to cross the road.
So what's he looking for? Traffic from which
both
direction?
Sides.
No, yeah. Would we need to wait for traffic from our left if we were turning left normally?
We're just from our right.
Yeah. So therefore we might get the opportunity to go before him. If that makes sense to you then?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough on the questions then. just to check on these. Obviously there might be things crop up when we're practicing it, but we'll deal with that as and when required. Okay, so if you're ready, we'll move off and we'll deal with a nice easy T-junction to start with. Now that you've mastered the T's.
Shall I wait for the bus?
We'd wait for the bus, yes, yes. Unless he stops to pick somebody up or drop somebody off. And we're going to turn to the left here, same way as the bus. So just think about what you're doing here. Just nice early observations. Right, okay, good. And now we've got a crossroads, we're going to turn to the right. Now, would we on the major or minor road?
We're on a major road.
That's right. Remember your mirrors before you signal always. So that was a nice easy one for you, wasn't it? Not a soul about.
No.
Right, and that was fine. At the roundabout up ahead, we're going to turn up a bit now. And what do you see ahead of you?
Crossroads.
Yeah, we're going ahead. So, check your mirrors. Now, did we need to go back to third gear there? No, we could have slowed it right down and gone into your gear now.
Into first.
Okay, use your block gear changing now. What's coming from your left?
Car.
Had you seen that car before I said?
Yeah.
Right. Clear enough now? Just edge out and over.
Sorting that gap between
Right, yeah, that's good, well done.
Van.
Now just watch in case through this gap, in case anybody comes down. We're going to turn to the right. Your approach sequence and look well up the hill. Watch you don't cut the corner. Mirrors and round. Right. Okay. And next right again. Slow it down. Watch for anything coming down. And look in. Good. You're getting used to doing that now. That's much better. And at T-junction we're going right. Good.
So I'll need first gear.
Signal, yeah, and first gear, well done. Now don't leave it too late. Start looking now, both ways. On edge round under clutch control. Good. Well done. Okay. Now, another crossroads, so turning right. Usual approach, right. Slow it down a bit, we've got giveaway lines, your gear.
First.
Now have a look both ways as you come forward. Check to right and left. Left's clear, but you can't see left yet. Right yet, so edge out. Right, okay. Keep checking. Nobody there, round you go. Sharp round. And so it just came a little bit too far. The hatch markings probably put you off slightly there.
Yeah, I thought that's where I went.
Yes. Next on the left. You got warning. Are you on the major road?
Yeah.
What are you going to need a lot of here?
Brake.
Good. Now, even although you're turning off, the additional observation this time, have a check there.
To the right.
Right, have another glance, that's it, and then watch where you're going. Okay. Somebody might come shooting straight across there.
Like that
you see.
car behind me now.
Yeah, yeah. Fused. Okay. Now, what have we got up here?
Give way.
Yes, and we're going left.
Oh,
So
it's a
see if you can
crossroads.
deal with this yourself, except that you've got a car coming towards you, so keep an eye on him this time. Slow it down a bit more. Is he going to affect you?
No, he's coming straight across.
Right, so just keep an eye on that. Watch both ways. Fine, okay.
Yep.
Just to slow us down. Watch this situation here. Mirrors and brake. He was already committed to our side of the road. Had you seen him coming up there?
I hadn't. No.
So just to try and look further ahead.
Yep.
This is something we'll be teaching you in sort of defensive driving later.
Right.
Next on the right, that's at the crossroads again. So,
Oh, this is a stop one.
yeah, yes, so we're going right.
And I can leave it in the gear I'm in?
Yes, you can. But you should signal in plenty of time and right up to the line. Good. Get it ready to go. Have a look. And round. And we're away before these ones coming up the other way. They weren't there, they were just approaching, so not a problem. Clear enough on that? Different if they'd been sitting there and we were turning right, we would have had to wait for them. And then just ease off just a shade for the bend here, till we see what's round there. That's the idea. Further up here we're going to turn right, so next right here. Brake a bit, slow it down. And remember, where else are you going to check?
To the left.
Good, about now. That's it. Right.
Yep.
What did you think of that vehicle's positioning on the bend there?
It was a bit close to me.
Yeah, well, yeah.